There ain't nothing you can do about it except in here. In here. Hmm? Did y'all see where the planet they discovered close to this planet? Said it was our cousin. Did y'all see it? We need to talk. What'd you say there? I can't hear you. What is? Oh, you said I said you 12 years behind. Oh, I was just being nice. You niggas ain't never, you've been behind ever since you was born. They say it has water. Especially for you black niggas who think you slick. This is the New York Times. Here it is.
1.5 billion
million
black men.
Black men is missing, and y'all don't know it. Missing don't mean they in jail. Missing don't mean they left home. They stole them niggas. Them niggas is up there on the planet, and y'all gonna sit here today like you human, like you know something, huh? I know I'm a piece of shit, so you know what I think of you. Go ahead, listen to this. Black men missing.
For every 100 black women not in jail, there are only 83 black men. The remaining men, 1.5 million of them, are, in a sense, missing.
Okay, that's enough. You hear it? Hear it? Now, y'all know who this old thug punk is, right? Dr. Ben Carson. Hold it there. Do you know what he did to make fame? Anybody? I can't hear you. Huh? Brain surgery. That nigga wasn't even in the room. Did you hear me? He been running for the president for 7 months, right? Have you ever heard him mention the brain surgery? Huh? Huh? I said him. It didn't happen. Okay? They brought him in the room because this German team, 87 of them, had done 12, but now they believe we corrected everything. So they brought it to Johns Hopkins Hospital, and they need a nigga in the room so niggas like me wouldn't say they're researching. Now, just ask a simple question. Never happened before. Then how come he ain't never been nominated for a Nobel Prize in math? I didn't say get one. Huh? Huh? See how easy it is? Why wasn't he nominated? And when Trump called him a pedophile, y'all didn't know that? Raise your hand. And then right after Trump called him a pedophile, he endorsed Trump. St. Louis. I spent millions on the civil rights movement. Didn't y'all see the Kathy Hughes thing she did on me, Unsung Hero? Anybody? You did. Did you see what she did, the part where presidents calls me every day, but they have to talk to my wife? You can't talk to me. She runs this. Okay. I don't know where they got the footage of Kennedy. Begged me not to go to Birmingham. Were any of you all aware in the early 60s, unfair question, there was a black man that was mayor of Tuskegee in the early 60s? Everybody? John Ford? Huh? Anybody? Married to a white woman in the early 60s. You know who that white woman was? Governor Wallace's sister's daughter. Hmm? See, they play about different same rules, not a bunch of rules that old ignorant niggas and ignorant white folks play. Huh? Did you hear what I just said? Huh? Okay. So, read the headline again.
1.5 million missing black men. For every 100 black women not in jail, there are only 83 black men. The remaining men, 1.5 million of them, are in a sense missing.
Thank you. This is the LA Times.
Los Angeles police differ sharply with prosecutors on arrest totals.
Now this is the riots in what? Huh? This is police talking. You got a date on that?
This article came out in the New York Times International on Sunday, May the 10th, 1992.
Now listen to this.
Los Angeles.
Here, go there.
Okay.
Say
Police officials said today that they had arrested 1,800 people from Wednesday night.
18,000.
18,000 people, I'm sorry. From Wednesday night, April the 29th, the day the riots began. Throughout the morning, the prosecutors said they could not account for as many as 10,000.
10,000 of them niggas, they took their organs. Huh? These are white folks talking. Huh? Huh? 18,302. They can't find. This is white. Read it again.
Police officials said
this is cops saying it.
That they had arrested 18,000 people from Wednesday night, April the 29th, the day the riots began, through this morning. The prosecutor said
this is the prosecutor.
They could not account for as many as
10,000
of those people.
They took them from there to Gooseneck, Oregon, and took their organs. And you niggas don't feel nothing except your appetite. Oh, after all this shit you hear, you're going to go eat in a few minutes. It ain't going to affect your appetite. Huh? Okay. Thank you. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That's you niggas. How come the drive-bys ain't killing women? Because a black man's organs sell for 10,000 times more than a black woman. Huh? And y'all don't feel nothing, but you can go in the house and know if mom or grandmother cooking some macaroni and cheese. But the things that God give you the senses and the smell to feel, you don't feel nothing. Huh? Somewhere. And thank God we've been working on this story for so long. The government started getting scared. What paper is this, girlfriend?
New York Times, July 24, 2009.
Loud so they can hear you.
This comes from the New York Times, July 24, 2009. 44 charged by U.S. and New Jersey.
Rabbis, school principals, white businessmen. Huh? Go ahead.
You want me to start here?
No, just sort of. Listen.
A 2-year corruption and international money laundering investigation stretching from the Jersey Shore to Brooklyn to Israel and Switzerland accumulated
your organs, nigga. Huh?
Charges.
Wait, hold. Your organs. Huh? Now you leave here and get you a Pepsi Cola today and a sandwich. And you niggas is right. You call it sandwich. That's what you eat. Sandwich. Go ahead.
Culminated in charges against 44 people on Thursday, including 3 New Jersey mayors, 2 state...
Wait a minute. You hear this? Huh? These just ain't some Klansmen in the street. Go ahead.
2 state assemblymen and 5 rabbis, the authorities
Okay? Now skip down to where I marked it.
It was replete in tales of illegal sales of body parts, of feudal negotiations in diners, parking lots, and boiler rooms.
Good, good, that's good. This just happened. Oh, you niggas gonna go to class today and read about Shakespeare. This is a bust that just happened not too long ago.
National Black Market Body Parts Ring.
Slower and louder.
National Black Market Body Parts Ring exposed in Michigan.
Michigan. How far is Michigan from here?
Within
They
10
did
hours.
movies of it called The Body Snatcher when I was a little boy. Huh? Okay? Go ahead, what's it say there?
Over the past few years, there has been a conspiracy theory circulating about the illegal trade of body parts.
They're talking about me.
Noted civil rights activist and entertainer Dick Gregory has spoken in length on this subject and how the Black community
This is my research, okay?
is a victim of the trade.
Now, same story. Listen to this.
Cadaver's dealer's wife pleads guilty in body parts case.
He's a real leader, ringleader. Huh? Okay? Y'all ain't heard nothing about it. No Americans heard nothing about it. It's the biggest thing going. Make more money than dope, prostitution, everything. And you don't feel nothing? Go ahead.
For years, they worked side by side. He cut up the bodies, she dealt with the customers.
That's her and her husband.
Together, the FBI says the Rathburns of Grosse Pointe Park made big bucks
These are white folks. White folks.
renting out body parts to medical and dental research. And they dismembered their relationship along the way.
Thank you. Now, did y'all read about Washington, D.C. last Monday week? About the black guy at the Capitol? Loud so I can hear you. No. Hey, the safest place for a white people to do is jump over the goddamn fence. They got snipers on the roof. They got dogs. They don't let them go. I ain't nothing but a nigger. If I was president, I'd hold a press conference. And I'd say, no, I'm 85 this year. And as long as I've been alive, I heard 2 incidents before this nigger got in. Y'all jump the fence for lunch. Y'all take your family with you. Well, I'm gonna make it easy for you. President Gregory gonna put a ladder outside so you can come up the fence. But I got some cannibals over here waiting on your ass. And you can bring your salt and pepper and your mayonnaise. But you come over here, you're gonna be dinner for me. You hear me? Don't let like nothing else stop them. Huh? Y'all come on over here. I like my shit done. Well done. Now, I'm in Europe last Sunday. And I hear about, did y'all hear said he pulled a gun, shot a cop? Anybody? But the cop wasn't there. He never shot a cop. What's the date, the headline on that?
Tuesday, March.
That's the next
29th.
day. The next day. Whose picture is that? Right here. That's the nigger. Huh? Now, underneath that, what's it say? This is one of the most powerful papers in the world. What's it say?
The alleged gunman.
Now, wait a minute. The cop said that nigga was pulling the gun. Nah, the story said alleged. The cops say, I saw that nigga stand up, push them papers on the floor, and pull the gun. And then tomorrow y'all wake up and it says, the alleged. Go ahead.
whose face has been slightly obscured digitally
Listen.
at the request of the DC Fire and EMS Department.
Now, wait a minute. Digitally, that little machine they use that they can take a picture of you on here, but you can't see your face? Who gave the firemen and emergency folks the right to carry one of these things? Because that wasn't him. Okay? That's how simple it is. That was not him. And so somewhere, I'm one of the honest niggas on the planet and don't have to be validated by you or no white folks. Chicago Tribune. At one time, it was the third most powerful paper in the world. What's the date?
Friday, March the 10th, 1978.
Listen, Hoover sent a telex to the Chicago FBI, Johnson, to kill me. I had the telex for the cracker got it. Huh? That's what God is about. Huh? I had it before they got it and called them. I said, you'd be better off getting on a ladder with a hammer trying to knock the sun out the sky than disturb one grade of hair in the head of the anointed honky. Headlines, listen to it. Turn around, they got a picture of me and J. Edgar Hoover on the front page. And here's the story. What's the story say?
The headline reads, FBI memo, use mob against Dick Gregory.
The mob. I said, bring them on. Bring them on, you thug, nasty cracker. There's some niggas you can mess with, and there's some I'm one of the ones you can't mess with, okay? All right? That's why I'm here. No bodyguards, huh? Nothing. Nothing y'all got, I want. Listen to this now. Go ahead. No, you start right here. Listen.
The late J. Edgar Hoover ordered the Chicago
He
office
dead, I'm still here. Go ahead.
of the FBI to develop measures to neutralize.
Neutralize is their word to say kill. Huh? Kill me? Huh? Are you crackers crazy? Always been listed in the phone book. 10 children, no bodyguards. You get past Charlie. Huh? I'll join you. We ain't talking about some pimp. Go ahead, listen.
To neutralize black comedian Dick Gregory and suggested the measures could include alerting Costa Nostra to verbal attacks.
The things I've always said about the mafia. Huh? Did you hear me? So he's saying, get in touch with them and let them see what this nigga's saying about the mafia. They'll do it for us. Go ahead.
And verbal attacks Gregory had made on the crime syndicate, the agency's files disclosed. In a confidential memorandum dated May the 15th, 1968, the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation told Marlon W. Johnson, then special agent in charge of the Chicago office, that Gregory had been quoted the previous month as saying syndicate hoods are living all over. They are the filthiest snakes.
That's the mob, huh? The filthiest snake on the planet, huh? And you niggas walk around scared to say anything about that white cop out there. Because you don't know the universal God sent you here to heal the planet, and you niggas joined it. Huh? And all the nasty stuff you think gonna happen to white folk gonna happen to you too, because you part of it. You send these little nappy-head children into war to kill people that can't even spell the country they in. And you just so happy, oh, Billy be home. Oh, you look so good in that uniform. Thank you, dear. And so this is King was killed April 4th. I had this before they moved in. This is Army intelligence. the code name here. Just read from the top. What's the date?
The date is April the 27th, 1960, looks like.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can probably save that for this afternoon, because we're gonna reconvene at about 1:30.
Yep.
Take a lunch break.
Okay. All right, let's finish this real quick. And then, I'm not gonna read it all. Go ahead.
So subject after action report, civil disorder operation,
Langton
Spike,
Spike. It's the military. Huh? Go ahead.
28th of March
They went in 28th of March.
through the 12th of April, 1968.
He was killed April, but they had to stay there to make sure wasn't nobody else that might have saw something they had to kill. So I kept saying, y'all got it, you got it. They finally released it. Okay, go ahead.
This comes from the commanding general of the U.S. Army.
That's who
Intelligence.
killed King. Not no Muslims. Huh? Huh? Not no Muslims. That's who killed King. Okay, go ahead.
The attached after action report covering the civil disobedience operation, Lantern Strike, 28th of March through the 12th of April, 1968, is forwarded per the requirement of U.S.
Thank you. You know how I get it? Niggas love me. 98% of the people in the FBI is black folks. They do all the dirty work. Nothing happened I don't get a copy of. That's what niggas do when they love you. Huh? That's what they do when they love you. Bill Cosby thought they loved him. And they put the shit out here because niggas and ignorant white folks love gossip. Huh? Why'd they kill his son? Because him and Ed Weinberger was going to buy NBC. And they say, you can, but not him. What was his name on the show? Doctor Who? You ever heard of a nigger or white boy named Huxtable? Huh? You ever? That name don't scare folks. Dr. Huxtable. Killed his son. Bill went crazy. Because he knew that tire couldn't be flat. Because that Mercedes had the first tire called the reboot go flat, it repairs on itself. Now they come up with this shit because Discovery Channel is bankrupt and broke. And he was going to put a group together to buy that. They said, no, you're not. And finally, any of y'all see The Wizard of Oz, the real one? Huh? But did you not? Yes. Go back and see it again. That's about the Kansas City Federal Reserve. Huh? That's why they talk about the gold and the silver and the wheat. Huh? Any of y'all see King Kong? Nobody? Huh? That's the story of the greatest boxer in the history of the planet, Jack Johnson and his white ladies. Starts off in New York. Why would a gorilla go to New York? Ain't no trees, Lord, no ain't no bananas. Because Madison Square Garden is the boxing capital of the world if you don't know the codes. Huh? I called a friend of mine 6 months ago. Miami, he just bought a $37 million house. I said, Jim, how you doing? He said, I woke up this morning. Niggas on death row woke up this morning, nigga. Huh? You can't find a better reason for waking up than the way you can stay asleep. Finally, 2 seconds. Tiger Woods. They tell you niggas was about pussy because you love gossip with your religious ass. Tiger Woods had to win 4 more to tie who? And 5 more to be the greatest of all, right? That's what the nigga was busted for. And they said to him, this woman here, nigga, this the one you carried to Sweden, she's 17 years old. There's a federal law. Called the Mann Act. Right now, we can arrest you because she's just 17 years old. Now let us make a deal. You can get 20 years. Or you can listen to what we got to say. And you won't do no time in jail. We'll keep running the story. And then we want you to walk out there on the golf. Y'all remember seeing him when he swung at that ball and hit the ground, his back went out? That's what they told him to do. And then after that, which is this year, resign, nigga. That's what it's about. You niggas walk around think you know everything. You don't know nothing. Huh? And the universal God talks to you every day, but you ain't got time to hear that shit. So again, we say thank you. What time's the next?